With a focus on holistic wellness and non-toxic ingredients, Green Beauty Co. embodies a philosophy that beauty should not only enhance outward appearances, but also promote inner health. Here to share more about how her brand is contributing to the clean beauty movement is the founder of Green Beauty Co., Ruchita Acharya. Thank you so much for being here on Live in the Bay.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, I want to talk about the clean beauty movement first. And why do you think that this is just so big and taking off?
So I think clean beauty movement has been happening ever since 2017. But now, it's getting into the mode where people are more trying to be more green and sustainable, because now the consumer knows that what kind of ingredient they are putting on the skin and what kind of effect the skin can have with so-and-so ingredient. So now I think consumers are being very cautious, and that's why I think it's our job as a beauty brands that we deliver what consumers ask.
Yeah, so tell me about how you first got started then with Green Beauty Co.
Yeah, so I started in 2019 as a blog because I moved to Bay Area from East Coast. So I used to live in New York, New Jersey area, and then I moved here and I was alone and I was trying to have a baby. Nothing was happening and I wanted to start something, and that's how I started a blog called Glow and Green. It got a little bit of traction, and then I got a book deal from Skyhorse Publishing, and I published a book last year. And during that time, I started doing my DIY from my grandmas. Like whatever my mom and my grandma used, I just started using that, and I developed the book based on that. But I also realized that not everybody has an appetite to do DIY every day. Mm-hmm. They barely stir up their own curries. I don't think so they're going to stir up their own beauty products. So that's how I started this brand, with full transparency, saying no more than 10 ingredients in any bottle. And you can read all the beauty labels. My Green Beauty Co.'s beauty label, same as a food label. So that's how I started this brand. And the first two products I started, cleanser and a moisturizer. Mm-hmm. Whether you are a skincare junkie or not, you need to have cleanser because you need to wash your face, mm-hmm. and you need to have some kind of a moisturizer. So I came up with neem soap and vitamin C serum and vitamin A serum.
Amazing. I think one of the things that sets your brand apart from others is that you are drawing on your culture and your history. Correct. So tell me how you brought that into and incorporated it into your products.
So neem, so every product of mine has some kind of a childhood memories and some kind of Ayurvedic nostalgia behind that. So I can start with the neem. So my mom used to boil those neem leaves during the monsoon time because it's more detoxifying and the itchiness of the skin will disappear. That's what she used to tell us. And I'm like, we should bring back that memory here. Yeah. So using only up to 10 ingredients, I think my neem soap contains 9 ingredient tops, and I bring this neem oil into the soap, which is a neem soap, which is, I felt like that's the way of living life, which is Ayurveda. Same with vitamin C serum. My vitamin C serum contains amla oil and kevra oil, which I don't know, hardly anyone in beauty industry uses the kevra oil, and that's a forbidden flower in Hinduism, but it has amazing skin renewal benefits of it. So I use that along with astaxanthin, which is 6,000 times more powerful than regular vitamin C serum you see out there into the market. So I bring this Ayurvedic amla oil and, kevra oil into my vitamin C serum. Same with my vitamin A serum. So bakuchi oil is very much famous ingredient right now. It's been researched that bakuchi oil contains same amount of vitamin A in retinol has, and retinol is a synthetic ingredient. It's a lab-based ingredient. So instead of using retinol, which is a lab-based ingredient, let's use the plant itself. Yeah. So that's what I incorporate, and bakuchi oil is an Ayurvedic ingredient. Yeah. So that's how I incorporate my Ayurveda, like the way I lived my life so far, into my product.
Incredible. First and foremost, there's so much talk about labels now nowadays. So the fact that your labels have 10 ingredients or less, you know that it's going to be clean and pure. And I just love that you're bringing your history and just your memories from your childhood. You're like, let's recreate that.
Yes.
So you brought some products here. I want to touch on some of these.
Sure.
Let's talk about what's on this thing here first.
So the way these products are from lowest ingredient to the highest.
Okay.
So my body oil, Blue Yarrow body oil, contains only 4 ingredients. It has, and I'm so like happy when people say what kind of ingredient in it, and I can say it in one sentence.
Yeah.
Instead of many other beauty brands, they are not able to do that.
And things that you can't even pronounce.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So it contains like a simple coconut oil, medium chain fatty acid, so it remains liquid, and almond oil, Blue Yarrow, and vitamin E in it. And I also launched last month 2 oil cleansers, so which contains only 3 ingredient tops. One contains jojoba oil, and the other one has again coconut oil.
Okay.
Then I already talked about Supercharge and Glow, which is Glow is my vitamin C serum, and Supercharge is my vitamin A serum.
Okay, amazing. I love the packaging too. It's just so pretty. And then what about this? What do we have here?
So these are the new 2 soaps I came up with. One is a turmeric soap. And turmeric, again, I have some kind of a childhood memory when in every Sunday, it's a time when mom is going to give you a bath. And on that time, mom is going to create this turmeric paste. So I have, and we call it haldi chandan. So it has the sandalwood and turmeric in it. So it has that kind of a smell. So that's the one which brings back again my childhood memory. And it is very Ayurvedic. So that's a turmeric soap, and the other one is a charcoal soap, which has Indian flower called Nag Champa.
Okay.
So that's fragrance of that.
Yeah.
So,
Where can people find out more information and get these products if they're interested in clean beauty?
So my products are online. It's the website is www.greenbeautyco.com, and we are also very active on Instagram at @shopgreenbeautyco.
Okay. Well, Ruchita, thank you so much for joining me here at Live in the Bay. I appreciate it.